Now, you know why Steven Spielberg partnered with George Lucas to do Indiana Jones in the first place. It's because Spielberg actually wanted to do James Bond.
That's what she said.
Really? That's what she said?
Most definitely, really, because today's show's called
Oh, boy.
That's What She El Sayed with Jess and BJ. Psst, our chip leader is Sam El Sayed, so we're making a joke off of That's What She El Sayed.
2 days in a row, we're giving players, like, title credit for the show?
I figure if we've started this trend, we may as well run with it, so.
All right. Okay, I guess.
Plus, Sam El Sayed had a big day, but we're going to get to that in a second. Business to take care of first.
Settling up.
Yes. We had a sweat yesterday. For 4 levels, we had no sweat on yesterday's over-under, which was how many WPT winners would be alive at the end of the day.
We started with 21, right?
I thought we started with like 29.
29, there you go. And the line was 13.5.
Yeah.
But we still had plenty late in the day.
Oh, but then there was a rash of bust-outs in level 5, and we started counting, and with about 10 minutes left in the day, we were down to 15, and we had to really sweat the draw for how many hands we were playing at the end of the day. David Williams, reigning WPT World Champion,
did us
saved
a solid.
us by drawing the ace and having to only play one hand. But even in that one hand, we lost one. Jake Cody busted to Sam Trickett on the last hand of the day.
So we ended with
14.
We both took the over, we both won, but damn, the bookie is nailing these lines.
That's what she said.
Okay.
You set that one up for me.
I did not know I was setting that one up for you. Okay, try to do a joke on this one. Today's line, 845K.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I didn't think that one would work.
All right.
Okay, David Williams is currently 19th in chips with 52 players remaining.
Yes.
Defending champion David Williams. He currently has 480,000. Bookie says at the end of this day he'll have 800, still be alive and have 845,000 in chips. Jess, are you going over or under? That's what she said. I got that one.
I'm gonna, David Williams is a solid performer. I set that one up for you. I'm gonna do it. That's what she said myself. David Williams, solid performer. That's what she said.
That's what she said it herself. That's what she said.
I did say it. That's damn right. That's what she said. I'm going under just because I think with 5 levels we could lose some people. He has some short stacks at his table that could hurt him or benefit him. Doubles up a couple people, suddenly he's the short stack. And
all right, I had a different theory for why you choose the bottom, but I won't say it because you didn't set it up right. I'm going above. I think David Williams is I think he's on a roll. He's feeling good. I'm trying not to set you up as best I can.
I think he will finish. Ready to pounce.
I think David Williams will finish with more than 845,000 in chips, which is why I took the over.
Wow, that's a strong finish.
That's what she said. Okay, I did my best to not set you up.
I'm just setting myself up now. If you're not going to play along.
Apparently, because that's what she said. Setting yourself up.
No, I thought you were talking about playing along. Anyways, chip leaders. Bunch of big stacks through the course of the day, and it wasn't something with Abe Mosseri just absolutely dominating everyone else.
That's what she said. Unlike yesterday, unlike day 2, day 3, a lot of people battling for position near the top of the pile.
That's what she said.
Who were some of these people?
The big one at the end of the day.
That's what she said, was Sam El Sayed, as we've already said. Okay, come on, names.
Nanad Medic, who was our Rise Player of the Day.
That's what she said.
What does that even mean?
Oh, come on. That one's about as obvious as any we've said so far.
How is it obvious?
I'm not going to explain it to you on camera. Ask me later.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Nanad Medic had a bunch of chips from making quad aces against Sean Kunix.
Yes.
Sean shoved with a full house. Nanad called with aces. Bada bing, 900-something thousand. And that was I think that was the point where someone was out in the field
a little further out ahead. Now, we had 2 people jockeying for position back and forth.
That's what she said.
Who we had seen do this once before.
That's what she said.
At Bay 101. At Bay 101. Stephen Kelly, who finished runner-up to,
that's what she said.
Help me with the name here, Alan Sternberg.
Bay 101 Shooting Star champion, who started the day fairly high in chips.
Right.
Steven they just kept rallying back and forth. It was like a rematch at separate tables.
Right.
So.
Alan Sternberg, Stephen Kelly, both near the top of the counts. Somebody else near the top of the counts, not sure if he was ever a chip leader, but always right up there, Christian Harder.
That's what she said.
Yes.
Come on.
I'll give that to you.
Names are funny.
Okay, now with Stephen Kelly and Alan Sternberg, they're not only battling for this
They're battling
title.
for Player of the Year. There are a ton of people battling for Player of the Year. Sam El-Sayed won WPT Amityville,
Right.
so he is battling for Player of the Year. But someone is in control of their own destiny, and that is Andy Frankenberger, who is the front runner and still in with 52 players left. Could lock the whole thing up with a 7th place finish.
Right, so as long as he's still in the tournament, controls his own destiny, but he's going to be sweating a lot of these other players who are right behind him.
That's what she said.
Okay, that one was kind of a softball.
I thought you had me with sweating, and then you just made it so much easier.
Sorry about that, or
That's
you're welcome.
what she said. That's what she said too. All right, we have the Player of the Year race, but we also have, it's not a race, but there is no one in WPT history who has won the same event twice.
Correct.
There are 3 WPT World Champions still in the field. We mentioned David Williams is still in and could go back to back, which would be...
Another thing that's never happened.
I was going to say another thing to say that's what she said too, but...
Back to back is a really, I think you're thinking beast with 2 backs. It's not really the same thing.
That's an awkward segue.
Back to back, it's not really a that's what she said moment. I don't know, you might be doing it wrong.
Okay. I have to focus.
All right.
I just was overrun with
Anyway.
mental images I never wanted to see.
3
in my entire
WPT
life.
World Champions still in the field. David Chu, who at one point yesterday busted 2 players on the same hand with Pocket Kings.
Oh, you had to end with Pocket King, so I couldn't get that's what she said in there.
Sorry, I thought you were still flustered. Yevgeny Timoshenko, who won this a few years ago, defending champion David Williams, all 3 trying to become the first player to win the same WPT event twice,
Yes.
and to do it in the biggest event of the year would be doubly impressive.
Speaking of Yevgeny, what we happened to notice yesterday is Season 7's final table of the World Championship is half intact still with 52 players remaining. You have Christian Harder.
That's what she said. I was going to say, yes, he is still in. That's what she said.
Come on, get with the program.
Sorry.
Christian Harder, Yevgeny, and Shannon Shore. And you also have Justin Young, who finished 8th.
So you have
and
3
just
of the final...
missed the televised final table.
3
We
of the
have
final
redemption.
6 from that year are still in for the final 8. So Season 9 could be a replay of Season 7 in some ways, and it could also, with Sternberg and Kelly, be a replay of Bay 101.
It's deja vu all over again. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's not a good one. Anyway, one more thing
If you
of
say
note
it with
in the field.
attitude, you can get by with a lot of it,
Yeah,
though.
that's weak humor. One more thing of note: Doyle Brunson's still alive, not near the
Dodeca
top.
alert!
Right, not near the top of the chip counts, but still in the hunt for that diamond dodecahedron to be the first person in history to win it. And while he's not near the top of the chip counts, everybody in this field respects him, fears him, because when it comes to endurance, long-lasting, nobody comes close to Doyle.
That's what she said. And on that note, it is time for question of the day.
Okay, in honor of that's what she said, who is your favorite character from the TV show The Office?
Oh, that's easy.
It is easy.
Gareth.
Creed.
Who's Creed?
Who the hell is Gareth?
Creed? That's a person's name? I think you're thinking of the band.
No, Creed is in a band.
No, Creed is a
but-
band. A very
well, yeah, it's a
irritating
band,
one.
but the character on the show is Creed. Creed's awesome. He's creepy. He's weird. Who's Gareth?
Of course you like creepy and weird people.
Who is Gareth?
I've seen every episode of The Office and I've never heard of Creed. Gareth is like David's little minion wacky guy.
Who's David?
The boss, the lead in the show.
No, the boss is Michael Scott.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about the stupid Office and I'm talking about the
Stupid
original.
Office? Oh, I'm sorry, the Stupid Office. How long did the British series last?
British series don't work that way. They do limited runs on
yeah,
purpose.
we do limited runs because we're not very good. Pip,
We
pip,
limp
cheerio!
along, fire our lead character. And
They're
then-
wrapping up the 7th season, and they're still near the top of the ratings. The American Office rocks. Michael Scott rocks. Dwight is an icon. I don't know who the hell Gareth
Dwight
is.
is like Gareth Redux, but not as cool.
Oh, yeah, because
I'm
the
so
character is
flustered.
supposed to be
I'm throwing
cool.
my outline at you.
Whatever.
What are you talking
Dwight
about?
rocks, Creed. I'll have to show you a good
That's
Creed
an argument.
episode.
Dwight rocks. That's what she said.